Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And they continue with Vampire the Masquerade Redemption Blind. I'm still here in the Haus de Hexe, the headquarters of the Tremere in Vienna, and I'm slowly getting through it. But as you can see, I'm not doing particularly well. And that's probably a bit of an understatement. Generally, they are kicking.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
They are kicking my butt pretty hard.
Good. We need spells for our experiments. This is no flee, and I shall spare thee. Take it away.
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
Okay, hopefully I can pacify him. Before we all die horrible deaths. Okay. Still, no actual books to read. But actually, it's a good opportunity to save because I've killed one of the Tremere lords, and they are pretty difficult to take care of. Okay, Tremere apprentice. What is it? Ah, it's one of those fangs that you hold in offhand. Again, the camera is pretty frustrating in that it doesn't really let me have a good look at the paintings, for example. There was a mural in the stronghold of the... well, it was a mural or a painting in the stronghold of the Teutonic Knights that seemed pretty important.
To the abyss with thee.
In fact,
The beast emerges from the darkest corners of my heart.
The beast awakens. The beast awakens. The beast awakens. The beast awakens.
Okay, go and kill the Tremere Lord.
Beast roars within me. This vessel has no blood to give.
The hunger rises within me, and death is me.
I can carry no more. I can carry no more. Blood. I crave blood.
Wait, really? Christoph got killed by a lowly freaking... And I didn't save. That's even worse.
I am weak with lack of precious blood. I am weak with lack of precious blood.
It's going to be pretty tough, because...
To the abyss with thee! To the abyss with thee!
I guess I was pretty lucky with the hits, because those were both Tremere Lords. And those are a real pain.
I can carry no more.
Okay, Scroll of Awakening, definitely useful. Scale Mail. I don't think I can... it should be more expensive than the halberd, presumably. And I guess she can also wear it, provided she has enough strength. She does not. I don't know what's the matter with Eric. Like, will he move now? No, so it's not the question of him wearing this particular armor. Like, he's literally stuck in place for the last couple hours, which makes him literally useless. It's like he wasn't there, which is, I'm not going to lie, pretty frustrating.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay, hopefully I don't kill him. Tremere Lord.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
The hunger rises within me.
I can draw no precious blood here.
This is not going to be pretty for me.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
I guess I can try luring them out, kind of.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay, this worked out surprisingly well, all things considered. Okay, nothing upon the altar here. And nothing over here either.
I am weak with lack of precious blood.
Which way now? Oh, okay, this is
I can carry no more.
a magical shield. So I guess I can drop one of the regular ones. In exchange for this. Okay, I feel like I'm kinda screwed. Well, that worked again surprisingly well. And given my past experiences with the Tremere lords. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. Although, I do have a Scroll of Awakening, so provided no more of them die, well, again, probably jinxed that by even speaking.
The hunger rises within me.
To the abyss
And
with
death
thee!
is near.
To the abyss with thee!
Okay, hopefully she survives that. Okay.
And I shall spare thee. Powers upon thee. Take the mere awakening.
hunger rises within me, and death is near.
Okay, there's a Tremere Lord.
No place
To the abyss with thee!
Oh, I guess just a regular one. I was expecting some kind of a...
To the abyss!
some kind of a named semi-boss character. But I guess I was wrong. Nevertheless, this is the last piece of the Arcanolum. So, if I return to here... yeah, you're now allowed to enter Etrius's chambers. Which I should probably save. Journal of Etrius.
Well. When the cat is away, the rats come out to play. The luck of the gods is with thee, for on any other night the full force of Tremere would have dissolved thee into slop. Flee this place now, or thy death shall be as vile as thine offenses.
Where are the slaves? Where is Anezka?
Fools! I have no time for thee! I must return to the war against the vile Tzimisce! Dost thou not understand my charity in allowing thee to flee with thy miserable hides intact? Go, now!
Give us the slaves.
Or look to protect thine own hide.
What? Ha ha! Thy temerity is exceeded only by thy folly. Etrius is beyond thy harm.
He is not. But prithee wait, for Eric can ensure that Etrius is forever beyond all harm.
I shall remember thy insolence, ancient gangrel.
There is no need for further bloodshed. I wish thy Bruges slaves and the mortal woman Anezka from the October caravan, and we shall leave this house in peace.
And if I give them not?
Then I shall pop thy baldy pate between me teeth like an overripe melon.
I warn thee, gangrel. Thou hast nearly completed the cycle of transformation in Arden's chantry. Now I finish his work. Behold the power of the Tremere!
I rise. No!
Okay, so I guess I have to fight Eric because Etrius is literally incorporeal. Well.
Rest in peace, my friend. Thy wrongful death will be avenged.
Thou hast killed the gangrel? Is this how Christoph rewards his faithful allies? Now, I will sheathe my fangs in thy disloyal neck, whelp!
So maybe I had a choice?
Didst thou think thou could stand against the one who vanquished the grandson of Cain? Rest now,
Is he dead?
curse thee, boy! I have suffered the loss of precious magic in my world. I have suffered the willing loss of my soul to retain some spark of enchantment in a world turned to dross. I have suffered the maddening serenity of the dying salute. But I will not suffer further indignity at the hands of a fledgling Bruja and his ragtag brigade. Hear me, Promethean! Thy precious Anezka is not here. The October caravan from that idiot Orsi never reached the Haus de Hexe. The hated Tzimisce laid a trap near Prague. They took the caravan and all therein. The Tzimisce are the real foe in this world. Even as thou waste my time, the fiends plot to burn the world down around us all. Now go! And disturb us no further!
I have wanted no part of any of the schemes of the undead. Yet I have risked myself in all of them. And has it brought me one step closer to Anezka? Has it gained me a jot more humanity?
I cannot answer thee.
Oh, Christoph, my heart aches for thee.
Okay, I feel kind of bad about killing Eric now, because it seems that Etrius has implied that I was not supposed to do that. Like, he was almost surprised that I did. So maybe there was a way to save him, but I'm not going to reload. I guess that's his fate, basically being killed by me. And if it's because of my incompetence, then I guess it's thematic as well in a way. What do I want from him? I guess more dexterity and more strength. No, does stamina upgrade my health? That is not really interesting. Yeah, my health doesn't change. Interesting. But I guess my soak probably does. Does it? No. So what is even the point of stamina then? Oh, I guess I will never know. However, let me put points into that. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to go into potence because I think it grants increased automatic damage. I think it has a better effect on my actual combat than straight up increasing strength does. Although I might be mistaken that I don't have any solid proof either way. Okay. Let it be that for now. For you... Okay. Now, Hands of Destruction. Okay, sounds vaguely interesting. Flame Ring. Flame around the user. Cannot use yet. Minimum 50 intelligence. Ah, right. Okay. Damages touch target with searing flame. Causes aggravated damage on touched target. A Heart of Stone prevents against staking. But what about that? It was like a name, Hand of Destruction? Or something? Okay, let's have that for now. Well, and Eric is dead, so I guess he at least he's not going to bother me with being stuck anymore. Unholy leather armor and a skull cap. Okay, let's take that for selling at the very least. I have to return Etrius's journal to the mage in Vienna, so let's do that. And I guess I can also visit the shops. Like the blacksmith.
Greetings.
I think at this point I can sell it. I'm pretty happy with this sword, and with the fact that it leeches blood. It's a very powerful. What's the word? Feature of this. Okay, those gold bars, they seem almost like they might be used for something, so I'm not going to sell them yet. Okay, do you have any particularly interesting items? Unholy plate mail, I can't use that. Dodging gauntlets adds to the wearer's defense. No, you know what? I'm not that much interested, because I want to buy the Amulet of Discipline. However, I also want to identify a couple of things. Okay, let's... Do I sell those to the gypsy or to him? To him. I can sell that. Although, wait. It's actually probably better than the one she's wearing, right? 15, 10, 20... actually, not quite.
Greetings.
So let's sell it after all. And I think a shield... damage 30. So this is a weapon. Okay, so... Actually...
Very well.
Reducing frenzy is not that great. I guess she can wear a shield. There is no actual limitation on that. And this is better than the dagger.
Greetings.
Okay, so I want to buy the Thingamajig Amulet of Discipline, if I find it at the magic store. So let's go there. I'm also a bit interested in seeing if I can actually visit Count Orsi. I doubt it, because the last time I was at his place, he was not there, and his daughters didn't have anything to say. But obviously he sold me into slavery, so you'd think something interesting would happen when I return to his home. But not quite. Oh well. So what was it? Eastern Ringstrasse?
We give thanks to thee. To show our gratitude, we give thee an enchantment that will help thee deflect flame. The Journal of Etrius should prove helpful in cleansing our order of this vile infiltration.
And thy gift should prove helpful in the fiery future we all face.
Did he mean hell? Probably. Okay, he does not have the Amulet of Discipline, so I'm going to save money for that. Maybe I can find one back in Prague. Yeah, let's
Godspeed thee.
Let's actually save for that. Okay, so let's go back then. A bunch of rats. Prague Rebel. Wonder if they were always here. Okay, let's go to Ekaterina first, because I'm pretty close.
What madness is this?
The battle has begun. The city is under siege by vampires and mortals alike. Prince Rudolph is slain. The Tzimisce within Vysehrad Castle have been revealed to the townspeople, who even now mount a witch-burning campaign against them and all kindred. The castle will not stand. We have won!
Anezka may be prisoner of the Tzimisce. We must fly to Vysehrad Castle.
Thou hast grown strong, child. Thou hast learned to harness the gifts I have bequeathed thee. But this evil is far greater than any thou hast known. Vysehrad is a tomb. I forbid a venture there, and all who enter will surely die.
I am already dead thanks to thee, or didst thou forget? Now I go.
Wait, Christoph, I join thee.
Sorry, Ekaterina. I cannot abandon him now.
Poor fool, Wilhelm. I thought thou wouldst teach Christoph. Now I see thou art the pupil, and Christoph the teacher. Mayhap his futile quest shall lead thee to thy demise.
Okay. Well, let's go. Although, it's probably wiser to go and visit the gypsy first, even though it's a bit of a detour. But if I can buy the amulet that reduces the cost of casting disciplines, then obviously That would be a huge advantage in the fight against the... Oh. Well, I guess I'm not going anywhere. Anything new at the inn? Because that's where I would go if I wanted to go to the gypsy shop, right? And the inn is locked, which I guess makes sense if the city is currently a war zone. Well, so I don't have much choice. Let's go to the castle.
People of Prague! For too many years we have trembled in the shadow of this hell-hated mountain. Let us wage bloody war upon these fiends. I pray that our righteous fires burn this wicked castle to the roots and cleanse the land of all evildoers.
Okay. Well, let's save. Again, I kind of presume I'm going to die a lot. It's kind of how I roll in this game, it seems. Tzimisce, okay. I must say, at least at first glance, compared to the Tremere, those Tzimisce are kind of pathetic. Garinal's journal. I've picked something up. Council Proclamation 1.
Most esteemed and mighty Voivode Council, Scourge of the Carpathians, Smiter of lesser clans, Slayer of lupines. All here assembled do profess great esteem for the cruel and terrible proficiency with which thou doth dispatch the affairs of thy Carpathian holdings. In respect and honor, thou art commanded to present thyself to the Council of Voivodes 1 fortnight hence, at the time of the full moon, to answer for certain acts whose influence doth recurse fierce events which augur doom to all Tzimisce. Voivode Erdo, Vysehrad Council of Voivodes, Master of the Hellhounds, Sculptor of the Flesh of Thousands.
Yeah, so as I was saying, in the first episode, I believe, Voivode is an old military position in many Slavic countries, in Poland as well, although in Poland you would read that word as vojevoda, and as I said in the first episode, its etymology, it literally means the one who leads the warriors, and it was a position of military command, but it seems within the ranks of the Tzimisce, it's a more general sort of government position, as it were. It's an official. It's a title of someone who holds political power. There is some kind of a council of voivodes. Okay. Okay, I'm not overly impressed with the Tzimisce performance, but to be honest, I'm not really complaining.
Where is she? Where's Anezka?
It's Kristoff. Kill him! Kristoff, the murderer of Athra! Kristoff, the butcher of countless primicils!
Kristoff, ravager of the impenetrable Tremere fortress! Perhaps we should flee.
Fools! He's only a fledgling. Kill him!
Come, fools. Thy final death awaits.
Hold!
Because, to be honest, battling the Tremere was kind of horrible. So I'm not regretting this being easier. Okay, so this goes down. How about this?
To the abyss!
Okay. Oh, I guess this went here. And this goes further down.
To the abyss!
Okay, there's another proclamation. Although I will try to look for number 2, because I assume they are somewhat in order. Like they tell a particular story or something. And I found number 1 and now number 3. So I'm going to wait until I find number 2 and read them in order. Wait, let me quickly go back. Because this road down, you know, goes quite a long way. And I'm pretty sure there was a staircase in the main room. So maybe that's where I was supposed to go. Incidentary crossbow. Okay, that's potentially interesting, but I guess this is not the way I was supposed to go, because it's a dead end. Oh frick, I didn't expect that. So I must have somehow overlooked the proclamation of the council number 2. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's read them in order, or rather listen to them, because I guess they are going to be read to me.
Exalted Council of Voivodes, Lords of Clan Tzimisce, most grave charges put to Voivode Council, Scourge of the Carpathians. Thou art called to answer. Hast thou, Voivode Council, issued the blasphemous decree that thou art performing conjurations crafted to usurp the mantle of our grandsires? Proclamation of Voivode Erdo, Viceroy, Council of Voivodes, Master of the Hellhounds, Sculptor of the Flesh of Thousands. Be it known to all Voivodes that Voivode Council, Scourge of the Carpathians, hath refused our most solemn and lawful petition to cease his mad scheme, even in the face of the opposition of the Council. The Voivodes cannot approve the waxing visibility of his acts, for in proclaiming his mad ambition to grow in stature to rival the ancient Canaanites, he hath drawn much unwanted attention from the other clans and other powerful and jealous forces who even now meddle in our affairs. Therefore, it is my grave duty to propose that the Council attack the wayward Voivode, destroy him utterly, and seize his extensive holdings for dispersal among the remaining Voivodes in payment for our great exertions in disposing of him. I await ratification by Council. Voivode Ordo.
Okay, so it seems they were saying that he's planning to usurp the legacy of our ancient sires or something like that. So are they talking about diablerie? You know, diablerie is the act of consuming another vampire, and it's usually done to older vampires, because if you do that, you can actually gain a part of his power. But why would that be such a great deal? I'm pretty sure, because you know, diablerie is forbidden in the Camarilla, but I was under the impression that the Sabbat don't care. So why would it be such a big of a problem if he was diablerizing someone?
The beast awakens.
Well, I guess I'm going to learn more later. For now, I am in Castle 2. It's going quite smoothly, especially compared to the Tremere. May they be cursed for all eternity. Okay, I guess I spoke too soon and kind of jinxed that again. That's actually a little bit hilarious. Okay, what's Wilhelm's deal? Is it now his turn to be standing in place doing nothing? If so, then I am going to be pretty frustrated with him. Okay, that's yet another proclamation by the council. So let's listen to that.
From the annals of Voivode Ordo, Viceroy, Council of Voivodes, Master of the Hellhounds, Sculptor of the Flesh of Thousands, Revenger of wayward Voivodes. Let it be known to all present that the Council of Voivodes hath issued the following decree unto all lords of the Tzimisce. Voivode Council have committed acts of grave offense against clan elders, who here gather to address the misdeeds of the renegade ruler. Council hath refused to cease his mad scheme, even in the face of the indignant opposition of the council. Thus it is agreed by all here assembled that his domain shall be stripped and divided among the remaining voivodes. Yet, with deference to those voivodes who correctly point out the considerable risks of outright warfare, the council shall blight Council with a mighty conjuration that shall plunge the disloyal voivode into a grievous torpor that shall last 20 centuries. Perhaps in that time he shall learn humility. Thus he hath sealed his own fate, well ratified by our law and heraldry.
Okay, so...
To the abyss with thee!
So they put him in torpor for 2000 years? But I wonder, you know, because just because they decreed it doesn't mean that it has actually happened.
Intruders!
Okay, the Tzimisce are actually total wimps compared to the Tremere. It's actually kind of funny. Tome of Thaumaturgy. Hands of Destruction. Okay, again, she cannot use this. Wonder why. She has maximum of 60 humanity because she has 50, so it's lower, and she has 25 intelligence. Well. More gold bars, so maybe they are nothing special. Libussa Report. Wait. I think I met somebody called that in the very beginning of the game. There was like a crazy woman on the streets ranting about Tzimisce and about, I think, the Methuselah that's going to wake beneath Prague. So let's see what she has to say.
To the master who holdeth my soul, I still feel thy pull across the depths to your realm of sleep, and thus am ever faithful. Such of the children, revenants and ghouls as survived the raid of the Council of Voivodes have kept thy slumbering form safe, until such time as we can call thee forth. Until then, I shall keep accurate account of thy affairs in the waking world. Libussa the Defiled.
Okay, so I remembered it correctly. She was talking about the Methuselah.
To the master who holdeth my soul. We miserable exiles have known only the road and brief shelter among the frightened mortals of the Carpathians. There is no safety for us here. We must reach Bohemia, in the newly established township called Prague, we may at long last have ranged beyond the reach of the hated council. And then we may begin the measureless task of breaking the vile sorcery that locks thy lofty presence away from us. Then let the world shudder at thy resurrection. Libussa the Defiled.
Okay, so she's basically trying to bring him back. And I guess it's interesting because it seems from the context that he, you know, the Methuselah, the ancient vampire sleeping underneath Prague, he is an enemy of the Tzimisce, because she was talking about fleeing the council, and I guess she must have meant the Council of Voivodes.
Intruders!
To the abyss!
Okay, nothing in here. Scroll of Awakening, pretty useful. I guess I can drop that. And there's another report. So let's read that.
To the master who holdeth my soul, Prague hath proved a most hospitable haven. Our work proceeds apace, and thy children to embrace many of the herd to swell our ranks. Though the embraced are perhaps not of the finest stock, as were the children thou didst choose, one must not condemn the teeth of the mare one hast stolen. If they have embraced a bumpkin, well, then we have one more bumpkin that may defile innocence and hasten thy dread resurrection. Whereupon the world will quake in dread, and mortal, voivode, and antediluvian alike shall fall naked and helpless before thy wrath. Libussa the Defiled.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting overall, because I'm interested to learn how that Methuselah is going to fit into the story, considering the fact that he is an enemy of the Tzimisce, who are also my enemies,
the beast awakens
in a pretty major way for now. Okay, somebody cast a spell on me, I guess. Okay, that's not great because she's dead.
The beast awakens.
But I do have a Scroll of Awakening, I think. Actually, she has one. I think. Yeah.
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
Okay, I didn't actually want to identify that. I just wanted to drink that. Okay, another report.
To the abyss!
But it seems to signify that this is the way to actually proceed. So let me quickly check this corridor. Ah, okay, it just loops back. Okay, a steak. I don't really have time to even bother using that. I'm doing quite well with the sword anyway. Okay. So let's read that last report. Oh, I guess first let's kill them.
To the master who holdeth my soul. What offense have I committed, O dread lord, that thou wouldst raise up to my station a newcomer? Dost thou disdain my growing lunacy? 'Tis but a momentary midday madness that strikes when thy commands ebb. Yet my faculties return with the shades of night. What charms hath this novice that she should rival my station within thy dark domain? Her defilement is not even complete. I fear any trust in her is misplaced. I trust her not, and would end her life ere she causes some mischief. Libussa, the Defiant.
Okay, novice? So, is she talking about... Because, you know, those reports, they might not actually reach him if he is in torpor. Maybe she's just writing them because she feels she has to. Or maybe she's writing them for later so that he can catch up when he wakes up. So maybe they are actually very recent. And because this says about a novice, so I wonder if that means that that they have embraced Anezka, because obviously that would be a perfect way to spite Christoph, because he would equate that with her soul being damned. And he might be right. He went on this whole journey to save her, so to embrace her would be in a way even worse than killing her, because if they killed her and she died, you know, in the state of grace, being faithful to God, then Christoph could at least hope that she has reached heaven. Whereas if they embraced her, they basically doomed her soul. So if you hated Christoph, that would be a pretty good way to show that. But this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.